Come Monday, that's June 8th, malls, restaurants and religious places will see the light of day after 75 days of being under lockdown. The Union Ministry of Health and Family Welfare has issued SOPs, the standard operating procedures, which have to be followed by hotels, restaurants, malls and offices as they gear up to reopen and restart operations. India is currently in the Unlock 1.0 phase, which is a gradual moving away from the lockdown and further opening up of the economy, which has been severely hit by the coronavirus-led lockdown. As per the guidelines, restaurants, hotels, places of worship and offices in COVID-19 containment zones will continue to remain closed, and only those outside these areas will be allowed to open from June 8th. However, shopping at malls will not be as it used to be. Malls outside containment zones will be allowed, barring cinema halls, gaming arcades and children play areas in these establishments. The standard operating procedures include measures like allowing only asymptomatic staff, guests, customers and devotees on the premises. Thermal screening, face masks, proper crowd management, social distancing norms and frequent sanitation with a particular focus on the lavatories, drinking and hand washing areas has to be really ensured now. Frequently touched surfaces like doorknobs, elevator buttons, handrails, benches and washroom fixtures, among others, have to be cleaned and regularly disinfected. Malls won't be too cool either. For air conditioning and ventilation, the ministry has said that the guidelines of CPWD shall be followed, which inter alia emphasizes that the temperature setting of all air conditioning devices should be in the range of 24 to 30 degrees Celsius. Relative humidity should be in the range of 40 to 70%. Even the way you pray will change now. While all places of worship outside containment zones will open, touching of statues, idols or holy books shall not be allowed now. Guidelines mention that common prayer mats have to be avoided and devotees should bring own prayer mats. Footwear too has to be taken off in own vehicles or carried in a cover by people. No physical offerings like prasad or distribution or any sprinkling of holy water will be allowed inside the religious places. Community kitchens or langars have to ensure social distancing norms. Not to forget, use of masks will be mandatory and spitting is prohibited. For restaurants, even now, takeaways will be encouraged. Dine-in seating or buffet service has to follow social distancing norms. Not more than 50% of the seating capacity shall be allowed. Restaurants are advised to use disposable menus, disposable napkins instead of cloth napkins. Hotels are mandated to ensure a proper record of the guest's travel history and medical condition, along with ID and self-declaration form. Luggages have to be disinfected before they are sent to the rooms. Even for offices, apart from sanitation and thermal screening norms, several guidelines have been issued restricting the number of people in elevators or meetings. Staggered office hours or lunch hours, face covers and social distancing norms have to be followed. Issue of visitors' temporary passes will be suspended and only those visitors with proper permission will be allowed entry. Staff residing in containment zones have to continue to work from home, while only asymptomatic staff or visitors shall be allowed to enter the office premises. The SOPs overall aim to minimize all possible physical contact and ensure all preventive measures are taken against the spread of coronavirus.